This bum bitch be barking up the wrong tree this time, and I be loving this shit for her. She going sideways at the wrong bitch this time, and I can't wait to see how it go for her. So she over in the Home Depot channel acting like her usual crazy ass self. Wendy V being the historian of the dumpster fire community, and she been going over some old shit lately cause I guess she bored and feeling nostalgic. So the other day she was playing some old lives of the purple hoe accusing everyone and they mother of being her CPS caller. That bitch done accused anyone who even looked at her sideways of being the caller. In her defense, I guess when you that hated by the majority of people, it's got to be real hard to narrow down the suspect list. Anyway, Mandy Bell be in the chat and she said,
this was her testing the waters to see how she could use CPS on her list of people using her own kids first. Prove me wrong.
Then later she say,
man, she started on her plans for others so she could be the first victim so nobody would suspect her. Wow.
Now, I don't know about all that shit, but at this point, I put nothing past the purple hoe. That bitch always been hard up for attention and especially money. I mean, this is the same bitch that thought it was a good idea to have her kid come on here and tell people she took her own life just to make them feel bad. I put nothing past the hoe. I have always questioned that first call because she say they got the name and address wrong someone and then they magically found her right address. How the fuck they do that? And of course, she had the phone out ready to record that shit, but I have always felt that way about her last 3 alleged calls. She solved that shit faster than an episode of Scooby-Doo. I think she made those calls to take the heat off herself cause she was being blamed for Leona's call. Anyway, the Home Depot channel tagged the purple hoe and said, Mandy be on to you. We know you called CPS more than once. Then she tagged Wispy, Queen Bee, and Blue Balls. And you know that hoe can't ignore anyone or anything, so she right there like a dog with a bone in the comments.
I love that you're tagging me in a post pretending you care about CPS calls. Alicia and MM are the ones who know about the list and Kristina's calls. Ask them.
Calls? Now it's supposedly more than one call. That's weird. How would you know Kristina got one call, let alone more than one? This dumb hoe can't tell she being trolled. She really a special type of stupid. Leona ain't never mentioned no CPS call to that hoe's house, or should I say your house. And this is coming from a person who just days ago said this.
By the way, didn't your brother receive a CPS call? Let's talk about that.
When there ain't no way of her knowing that someone's brother be having CPS calls unless she the caller herself or she the brother, his wife, or she talked to them. Ever since she backed her dumb ass into a corner by saying this shit, and I called her out, she been hoping she can will this shit into existence, and if she say it enough times, it may actually become the truth. She so badly wants Leona to be a CPS caller cause she look like the biggest dumbass hypocrite, crying about all this shit while supporting the worst person here, the one and only CPS caller, the purple skank. So if she can somehow make Leona a CPS caller, she won't look like such a fucking idiot crying about troll channels while supporting the one person who actually does this stupid shit.
That's only what's already been put out.
Been put out? Ho, you got trolled. It wasn't put out. It was a comment someone left your stupid ass and they was clearly trolling you because everyone know you as Kristina and they just trying to trigger your ass and look, it worked. Ain't nothing been put out. Prove Kristina you had a CPS call. Then prove that troll account is Leona and then prove that she called CPS or even knew about a CPS call to that hoe. I'll wait. It's been put out? Bitch, the only thing that's been put out is that sloppy roast beef sandwich you got between your legs. So the Home Depot hoe right back.
Do you have proof to back up your accusations?
I'll answer that. No, this hoe ain't never got proof of anything she say. The only thing she ever proved is that her brain cells be dying by the second cause she deprived of oxygen down there all cooped up in her mama's dusty basement. But of course, this rhetorical hoe can never answer a question, so she writes,
Are you new? And do you?
I'll take that as a no. Her proof be some troll channel leaving a comment for her. That's it. Then of course she going to do what she do all the time and just make up more crazy accusations.
I wonder if MB got one when her and Leona were fighting. And then thinks she's a psychopath too.
Well, she summons the bitch. She asked for it.
Huh? Who even are you? I don't care what MM has to say about me. Your bestest friend Laura is a malicious CPS caller. Pretty sure that's worse than words on the internet. Dig deeper in your bag and maybe you'll come up with more crumbs that no one wants to eat.
Then the Home Depot channel say,
You will never have proof.
No, she won't, cause it ain't never happened, no matter how many times she say it or how many people she try to say it happened to, but watching her reach. Be real fucking funny. So the paranoid hoe come back with her usual bullshit.
You sound like MM. She doesn't deny it.
She doesn't deny it. She doesn't even address your stupid ass. You the one accusing her. You prove it. She don't have to prove or deny anything. You the one making the accusations, ho. You have the burden of proof. Ain't no one be owing your stupid ass any answers. You the only dumb ass who be thinking this shit. You should try taking a link next time she live and asking her to her face. Maybe then you'll get an answer. You probably ain't going to like or believe what she have to say either way, but stop being such a pussy and maybe people will talk to you. Just a suggestion, ho.
She says there's no proof like every other guilty person says. We'll see.
Ladies and gents, I'd like to introduce to you Burgundy Blue Balls, also known as Kristina, the official authority on, well, everything art. She now has one other profession to add to her already impressive resume of knowing, well, everything. She now is a human lie detector, body language expert, and expert on guilty people and what they do. And according to her and her years of expertise on this subject, guilty people say there is no proof. Now that she has written that on a troll channel, much like everything else she writes, it's 100% a fact.
This hoe fucking been watching too much Jennifer Coffindoffer. So she write back to Mandy as if the bitch can't read.
I'm wondering if your CPS call happened when you were fighting with MM.
So this now like the third or fourth person she accusing Leona of calling CPS on with no proof. This hoe really trying to jam that round peg into a square hole. Give up, hoe? Just admit you're a fucking hypocrite and look like the world's biggest douche canoe for whining about stupid shit and supporting a CPS caller as you sit here and act like having a troll channel with 12 videos on it be the worst thing in the world. Pretty soon, this hoe going to be hacking into Leona's Facebook page and erasing all her pictures and making posts accusing her of cheating like she did to her baby daddy. Or so I heard.
A lot of people received them when fighting with her.
Like who? Name one person, hoe.
I don't need to reach into a bag. It's on my community posts.
You don't need to reach into a bag, but you need to put one of them brown paper bags. You know the thing you couldn't fight your way out of over that big alien head in order for you to get fucked. It's on her community post. Her proof be a comment from a random troll channel that isn't Leona. This hoe think every account on YouTube besides herself is Leona. This hoe ain't working with a full deck.
There's no contest here. Everyone who called CPS on someone should be exposed, especially the big mouth who'd been crying when she did the same thing.
Sure, Jan.
Now she's stating it as a fact. She don't know which accusation is true. She just throwing spaghetti at the wall at this point and hoping something stick. She been desperately trying to act like she have all this proof for the entire years now, and she ain't got shit but a bunch of typed words and wasted time. And of course, this hoe can't shut the fuck up and have nothing better to do on a Saturday morning, so she type out another fucking novel to Mandy.
Don't ask me. Oh, I am like you're somebody, and I'm not.
Ho, stop telling on yourself. You got a guilty conscience or something? Ain't no one accused you of being a nobody, but clearly you have an inferiority complex. If anything be evident, it be that.
That's the problem around here.
Where's your manager? Can I speak to your manager?
This fucking Karen sound like some disgruntled senior citizen saying that shit.
If everyone listened to each other, we'd stop protecting people who do malicious things and point fingers everywhere else.
Ho, that's exactly what the fuck you're doing. Take your own fucking advice. You protecting the purple hoe and trying to point fingers everywhere else. How the fuck you not see this shit?
If MM called CPS, she did it over words on the internet.
Except she didn't call CPS on anyone ever. You fucking fool.
You're repeating someone who's minimizing what she did.
Here we go with the same old shit. If people don't agree with this hoe, they get accused of being told what to say, repeating the same shit as someone else, or not being able to think for themselves. Wash, rinse, repeat.
She did the same thing to you. I'm not BFFs with Laura.
I told y'all she don't like the bitch. Here she is trying to distance herself from the purple hoe.
Just got sick of hearing her be held accountable while a real psychopath pushes everyone over the edge and drives them to do these things.
Thank God.
Really funny. Really funny.
Oh, so it's Leona's fault these immature fucks can't act like adults and have to take illegal measures over her words? Damn, she must have some fucking power. She made them do it. Ho, you fucking insane. And ain't no one believe you giving even half a fuck over the purple skank. Ain't no one giving this much of a fuck about this hoe to be spending this much time defending her except the purple hoe herself. You just using her because you too much of a pussy. We already established that.
Stop looking in one place.
So Mandy, answer this dumb bitch.
Nope. Mine happened before M&M's, and we were friends when it happened to me. I was fighting with. You ready? Laura?
Well, there this dumb bitch go, looking stupid. Again.
After the funeral, she threw for me, and the CPS threats she made towards me for months.
Isn't that strange? Almost everyone who had a CPS call was also threatened that it was going to happen by none other than the purple skank. Strange. That's funny cause I ain't never heard Leona threaten to do anything like that to anyone. Almost everyone she's had issues with has had a call of some type. But you just going to ignore that shit, right? I have to ask though, who was the purple skank pushing to get the 5 CPS calls she got? That's a lot of pushing.
Pretty much seemed like Laura was angry that MMTM and myself were friends. Your theory doesn't fit behaved. There's no one as callous, cold-hearted, and deviant as Laura. Your hate for MM is pretty concerning. Please get help this weekend. Do something good for yourself.
This dumb hoe be completely incapable of doing anything like that. Mandy Bell, your hate isn't letting you see both sides. Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Mandy going to be sitting next to me looking like this. This will be the longest stay tuned in your life. The movie be called I'm a Huge.